Hi, so I'm going to be talking about the use of dummies and breastfeeding. Now we would probably suggest trying not to use a dummy when we are breastfeeding for a couple of different reasons. Number one, it can interfere with attachment and could create sore nipples, because the way that a dummy sucks on a dummy is completely different to that the way they latch onto a breast. So by having these different ways, the baby could become confused, and so it, as I say, could create sore nipples, which we do not want for anybody. The other thing is it can affect milk supply as well, because when your baby's rooting and wanting to go on the breast, they're actually doing a really important job. The first 2 or 3 days is about bringing your milk in. The first couple of weeks is about your long-term supply. So if we are stopping your baby going on the breast by then bringing a dummy in, then they're not going to be doing that job of stimulating all the hormones necessary to create our milk supply. So we do need to be really careful with the use of a dummy. Now the thing is with dummies as well, is that we think that they're a necessity for our babies to have, and this is where we need to embrace about what we can do for a baby on the breast, as in comfort terms. Now your baby does go on the breast for comfort, there is no getting away from it, but we hear it in a negative way. We hear they're using me as a dummy, whereas in actual fact it's amazing. We can't lose these down by the side of a settee, and we don't need to keep a spare pair in the cupboard. To be able to tend to your baby's needs so quickly is absolutely incredible gift to have. Now as well, another way to think about it is that yes, that could be that time of where we really want to give that dummy to the baby, and it can, you know, it can help us in that moment. But then we also must think about what else a dummy can do later on down the line. To have to take a dummy off a 12-month, 18-month-old has a lot of problems with it as well, as I'm sure a lot of parents will tell you. So that short-term fix that we find in the very beginning can also have problems later on. It can affect speech, it can affect the way that the dental formation also. So dummies aren't always the best thing to be given to our babies, and to get our heads around it, really, we do need to embrace our babies going on the breast for comfort. So I hope that helps a little bit with dummies and breastfeeding. Thank you so much. Bye.